What the Dorwinrim stole, the East will reclaim with vengeance. The Vintner Court has always insulted the desert, but they never conquered eastern lands, because they were weak and soft. Their arrogance will be their downfall. As our armies march through the forests of Winndan at the base of Mount Kinn-lai, the fort at Ströndost has already fallen into our hands, its few defenders burned by our dragon legions. And now the dragon has laid its eyes on the greatest prize of all, the city of Caras Sant, capital of Dorwinion, and home of the Vintner Court. Our spies report that the city is well defended under the command of the Avarin councillor Nerwe the Unbowed. His skill with bow and blade and his courage in battle are renowned even in the eastern lands. He will be a worthy foe, no doubt, but the men and elves of the Thorn are little more than that, a thorn in our side. It is only a matter of time before Lokan Rukar himself will be sipping the finest of wines in the palace of the Vintner Court. Greetings my friends and welcome back to episode number 5 of our Empire of Rhûn campaign in 3rd Age to the War, Divide and Conquer EGO. Last episode we kind of left off with a small scale battle against some Dorwinrim general that kind of got a little bit optimistic and tried to go after Lest by himself, Mr. Thorald, who sent out an army of, well, scraps really. We got some thorn bladesmen, crossbows, some archers, just bits and bobs of everything, and he himself has got high nobles, I believe, high paladins. So we're just going to quickly kill him to make sure he doesn't pose any further threats, and then we're going to get into this episode proper. Alright, here we are. And this battle is actually, because it's at the start of the episode, the perfect time to give a quick little shout out to Mr. Abyss Watcher. You might have seen him in the comment section because he is keeping track of our kill-death ratio for this campaign. Which, there have been people that have done that before in other campaigns, but the previous campaigns didn't have anyone putting much time and effort, because it really does take a lot of time and effort to add everything up to do so. But we've got someone, again, to keep track of it, and his name is actually quite perfect for it, Abyss Watcher. Because that's kind of what he's doing, right? Watching the Abyss, watching all the deaths and casualties, racking them up. And our kill-death ratio so far is lingering, I think it's about 2.6 at the moment, so we're getting closer to a kill-death ratio of 3. And our kill-death ratio was kind of a little bit worse for wear because we were facing off against other elite units, other really strong units, in terms of the other runic factions, the rebels. But now that we're up against these weak, soft Dorwinrim, the ones that would prefer to spend their time in the dining halls and the practice rooms, our kill-death ratio should go up by quite a decent margin, so I'm not too concerned about that. So I think we can easily get a kill-death ratio of 3, maybe even higher. The dwarves are going to be a bit of a threat. Dale, they're kind of similar to Dorwinion. Actually kind of a weaker Dorwinion in my opinion. Though there is quite a bit of time between me and my Dale campaign, and me and my Dorwinion campaign as well. The Dale campaign, that was actually the first campaign I did that featured intros. And now it's kind of hard to think of an Izzy video, or at least a 3rd Age Izzy video, without intros. So that is kind of funny in my opinion. Alright, charge them, get them out of here. Look at that, you can't deal with my Lokin as him. And they're like the 3rd best cav unit I got. It's crazy to think about. Alright, if my Loklarim can go up against the High Paladins, I'll absolutely destroy them. You guys can sally forth, deal with the infantry, and then our archers can deal with the back lines. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em real good. Loklarim, move out! Actually, put them in spear wall. The habits as a charge unit actually work alright. Alright, Thorald. Isn't that a comic book as well? I think it's a comic book. He's already dead. Pathetic. And this is exactly what I mean, that we're gonna rack up the kill-death ratio quite nicely. It's gonna improve quite staggeringly, actually. Alright, cavalry, move out, move out. Come on, come on, come on. I also want to give a small update on our community campaign, which I'm sure most of you have seen the video. We've already been taken to a couple few turns. Lots of interesting stuff has happened. I hope to put a video up about that maybe this weekend or maybe in the next week, somewhere around that time. Keep your eyes peeled for it. I know I'm very excited for it. But of course I already know a little bit more about it than you guys do. But I think those videos will come out like weekly, roughly. Kind of depends on how smooth everything goes. I always don't have time to send over the save file either. It really does depend, because work has been kicking my ass a little bit. There we go, easy peasy. A herd of goats, general dead, 86%. We've lost 8%, we'll probably heal a chunk as well. Let's just rack up a few more kills, just to make sure these guys won't pose further threats. Actually, I might be interested in getting lots of prisoners and then selling them. Extra money is welcome, because I kinda want to keep the pressure up on Dorwinion. We've been doing quite well, and I don't know. I don't feel like I want to give them breathing room, if that makes sense. Alright, we'll round it off here. 82, so we did heal a decent chunk, 6%, and they lost 509, so yeah. 123 by the Loki-Nazrim, 82 by the Fire Legion. That's quite good. These archers are really good. Dragon Wrathguard didn't even do anything. Loki-Nazrim, didn't really do that well. They were up against the strongest foes though, so it makes sense, I guess. Perfect. Alright, 882. That's actually worth it. Yeah. I'm not even sure where they'll bug it off to. Towards Ströndost. That's fine. I mean, if those guys want to try taking Ströndost, then be my guest. I'm kind of thinking of sending in Lokshar Kavathar straight towards Caras Sant. Just straight up take it. Anyway, I should probably do my more formal introduction now. Just a bit of a look back. So last episode we captured Lest, we captured Ströndost, and we captured Naburka. And I did pose the question on whether or not we should rename Naburka, and one suggestion I really liked was Dragonstone, which is of course a reference to Game of Thrones. I wear the references proudly, I mean they are quite obvious, in case you can't tell by now. But I do really like that, it's definitely more runic than Naburka is. And with Ströndost I think we should make a small change just to make it from a Dorwinrim settlement to a runic settlement. There we go, now it's officially runic. And at the end of last episode I also kind of posed the question with regards to the toggling of Fog of War, in case, you know, what should I do with it? Should I just do it every once, or any other house rules, etc, etc. And some people actually reminded me of the house rule I utilized during my Dorwinion campaign, and that I had the house rule that if I captured an enemy's capital, so in my case that was Mistrand, I could toggle the Fog of War, because from a kind of realistic perspective it makes sense that if I capture an enemy's capital I'd get access to certain maps and documentation, maybe some letters that could kind of give me an idea of enemy troop movement and what's going on in the world. So that, from a lore perspective, kind of makes sense to me. So once we captured Caras Sant, I will allow myself to toggle the Fog of War to see how the other nations of the world are faring. Talking about faring, I think I'm just going to put Kavathar on a boat and sail him to Caras Sant. I'm not sure what could go wrong. Dorwinion at that point will still have 3 settlements, although I am kind of thinking of taking Othlabed. That could be quite good, although I need some cavalry for that. I could send these guys out of retirement. Join them with this army. That could be quite good. But then we'll have to check how many settlements they got. If I take Caras Sant, I'll have a good idea of how many settlements they have. Because I don't want to trigger the Doomstack just yet. I don't want to be ready for that. However, that won't stop me from sailing Kavathar to Caras Sant and take the capital. That will be the wealthiest region they got. So let's sail them north. Let's hope they don't sink by any unforeseen circumstances. I do have a little bit of extra cash to spend, and I really want to get some ports. We're getting one in Mistrand. I should get one at Elgair. Can't afford it. A little bit short. I could get it at Rhubar. I could also get roads there, because some people have indeed pointed out that ports aren't really calculated correctly. It looks like they barely add any trade, but that's because they don't account for the extra trade route, which will be established, the naval trade route. So yeah, let's get a port at Rhubar, and I still have a little bit of extra cash to spend. So I think I'll use that extra cash to kind of set up a buffer for these guys to move out. These guys are quite expensive, but then they can meet up with this army there and move towards Othlabed, slowly but surely. They won't have to arrive before we take Caras Sant. They'll have to arrive after that. Ströndost is, in my opinion, sufficiently protected. Culture is soon improving. Can I train troops here? I could train some extra units. Ooh, I can get Dragon Knights. That's an extra general. I'm not sure if I need that. I could do with an extra governor, perhaps. I think most settlements have one. Yeah. The only one that doesn't have one is Angmar. So I could get a meeting hall there. And then plop in a general. Surprised I could afford a general. 950 gold, that seems really cheap. There's only 10 of them. I think that will be worth it, just for the extra population growth and all that. I want to get as many generals as I've got settlements, really. Or I could replace Rudas, for example, because he doesn't get free upkeep with a general that would get free upkeep. Makes sense to me, makes sense to me. Anyway, I think we're at the end of our turn. Let's just double check that our diplomat hasn't gotten the relic yet. No. Yeah, it's probably like, I don't know, a set amount percentage chance per turn. And chance per turn. I have a hard time speaking. I'm recording this after work and it's been another long, exhausting day. It's not getting better. I always thought once this COVID stuff is over, not that it's over, but it's on the way out, slowly but surely, that it would get less stressful at work, but it really hasn't been. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to bother you with work. I'm not going to bother myself with work. That's always the thing I hate most, if you're like done with work and then, I don't know, your mom or a friend or anyone. Okay. If I'm just gonna finish my thought here. If anyone like after work asks about your work day, I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I just experienced the day. I don't want to go through it again. Anyway, a messenger from Mordor informs us that the Dark Lord wants us to look out for a simple magical ring that turns its wearer invisible to the naked eye. That's a very simple ring indeed. It is of plain gold and seems to be completely unassuming. Anyone that finds a ring that looks as described is to bring it to Lugburs without delay. Alrighty then, I'll trust you, Mordor. What am I dealing with at Caras Sant? 4 units, so... and most of that will probably be garrison. Please don't backfire. Please don't backfire. What have you got? I still don't know. Really? How do I not have any information on laying siege to it? I'm thinking general and just like 3 garrison units. I'm not sure if he's gonna... those guys can go after me, that's fine. Let's move my spy along. Maybe he'll be able to tell me more. Tell me more, baby. Tell me more. What have we got? There we go. Oh, we got Norway himself. It'll be a great honor to kill him. Though he will be quite hard to kill. And then we got some Athala Rangers and 2 units of Western Defenders. I wouldn't be wholly opposed to doing the siege battle as an actual battle. Though it would take a lot of casualties. Okay, anyway. Let's maybe do some scouting to get an idea of how many settlements they got. They got Othebed, they got Santanwi, Midvan Wilderness. So we already know they got another settlement here, so they got 1, 2, 3, 4 settlements. And I think we can also assume they got this settlement, so 5 settlements. So my army can already move to Othebed. That's completely fine. Okay. Then let's group up. I want Kursh to lead them. Mr. Margos, you can stay there. Okay, to the border. I don't think I need extra, although these troops are quite ooh, hello there. Hakon, got 4 units. Maybe I could do with some reserves. And these guys are really cheap. The thing is, these guys are actually cheaper in upkeep than these guys. And these guys are actually worse. 2, 7, 5, 7, and 9 missile attacks. So I'll take these lads and then fuck the other ones. Too expensive. Alright, finished in Ströndost. Could get a meeting hall. Or I'll get some farms. I think that improves growth as well. Right, okay, anything else? Runic Firelands, Dragon Cold Priest, new family member, welcome, welcome, welcome. The Anduin Vale and the Rangers of the North are allied. Who cares? More weaklings becoming friends with weaklings. As Admiral Grimm. How about you join our fleet? No, you can't join our fleet. Fuck him. Yeah, we sank him. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. I don't think that gives me any extra money, but it gives me extra traits. There we go, extra movement points. Always useful. Yeah, we own the seas, buddy. Oh shit, that's Mr. Bondi. 007. So he can go after them next turn. We'll have to take care of Hakon first. I'm probably going to go into red. No, we're not going into red. The question does rise. Do I want to go after Caras Sant right away? No, I think we want to wait 2 turns, because I want the ladders, for sure. Okay, I think we're at the end of our turn, unless I've got a spy that I need to move somewhere. I guess we can kind of check what's going on here. Which settlement is this? Vintner. Okay, 2 defenders, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I think that's all Dorwinion has. I doubt they'll expand it further. Though it is always possible. But I'm sure Mordor and Olguldur are not too keen on that. If I had any extra ships, then I could get these guys back. Ah, it's fine. We'll press the end turn. See what happens. Apologies about my throat once again. I'm not sure what I like. I think I should just eat some honey before I start recording to smooth the throat. Or maybe I need to go see a doctor. Who knows? But I hate going to the doctor. I hate going to the dentist. I hate going I just don't like getting touched. I think it's just like, leave me alone. Stay out of my mouth. Stay out of my everything. Don't like it. Snow falls on Rhûn. What are we dealing with? A failed mission. I'm not interested in Wintirian. Not now. The council can only assume this is yet another sudden turn in your labyrinth-like plan. Oh, please. Don't be like that. Sassy. The meeting hall in Angmar. That was in preparation of our new general. Right. And he's taken 3 more turns. Okay. That is perfectly fine. The armies at Ströndost have moved back, which is always a little bit worrisome. Are they moving towards me at Caras Sant? They might be. They have joined up here. Which, this is a large force, but I have cavalry, so I'll always take a field battle over a siege battle. And I was planning on waiting 1 more turn anyway. So if that's okay with you, I'd rather wait a little bit longer. Either they attack me, and we can do a field battle, or they don't attack me, and I got extra siege equipment, so it's a win-win. But either way, I can already move this army out. Where did he pull back to Othlabed? No. Where did that army go? Did he move toward Buramanikis? No. Maybe towards the Plains of Sorrow? Oh, there he is, Hakon. He left behind some troops at Othlabed, and then he buggered off. Well, don't mind me in that case. Let's see, I got archers, I got Javis, I've got Variag nobles. We'll be fine. Although the game thinks it's kind of balanced. Which unit though? Like, sure, High Paladins are strong, but they're not that strong. This is the faction leader, so it would be quite nice to kill him as well. These guys are easy pickings for my Variag nobles. And the rest is just literal trash. Thorngard's alright, but the other ones are levies. Like, don't really care about that. Alright, let's add another village to our collection. This village is quite cool. I can't wait to claim it. Claim all its riches. But it's less of a fun village to fight in, because there's no good angles. There's no hill I can camp on and just rain hell upon the enemy. I think this approach is actually a little bit better. That's where I want to send my cav at the very least. The archers, I might just put them here. That's actually a alright angle, I think. And the infantry is just kind of there as backup. The hunters can go here. The cav is just for if anyone tries to move out. That's probably why the game doesn't really give me a lot of odds, because we got so much cavalry. La 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 la, stack up there. Clockwork, baby. I've done this 1,000 times. I really have. So you're just stacking up. Ooh, now we got the High Paladins already wearing Avari armor. Jesus, I think that's a new model, right? I can't remember them looking like this in my Dorwinion campaign. They look awesome. Seeing men in elven armor is quite cool, actually. I must say. Is the angle good? Does it work? I mean, it's a little bit steep, but you got a nice target. Wide open field. These guys are fighting on my Variag nobles, that's fine. They're hitting it in. These guys are being aggressive. That's okay. Oh, right. I've put everyone here, and I really should have put some here. But I can use the calf to kind of subdue any thoughts on that. I love this music, by the way. Evil music. Actually, I saw a message, I think it was on Reddit or on Twitter, I can't remember, not that I'm much on Twitter anyway, but that the Amazon series of the First Age, the Silmarillion TV show pretty much, is in talks with Howard Shore, who of course made the music for The Lord of the Rings, and I think The Hobbit as well, to also make some, or maybe all, the scores for that TV show, which would be amazing. I mean, one would almost assume that any Lord of the Rings production comes with this high quality music, but it really doesn't. That's all because of Howard Shore and the amazing work he's done. So I would really be looking forward to having more of his music. Not just for me to completely rip off and use in videos, but just from a spectator, just to enjoy it. Alright, fight on the High Paladins. If they get too close, you bugger off. It's as easy as that. Send in the Fang Legion! Send in the Javelin, send in everything! Damn, the Fang Legion really is in a good spot. If you can occupy the Thorn Guard, that'd be perfect. Bones made of clay! Like balls made of clay. Look at these pussies. Yeah, better run. That nice fancy elven armor ain't doing you a lot of good. You can buy armor, but you can't buy skill, buddy. Alright, we got them surrounded. Stop throwing javelins. Oh, and the ice cream truck's passing by. Perfect. Your timing is impeccable, Mr. Ice Cream Truck. Damn, these guys got lots of range. I love how no one of my Variag nobles died. You can see all the arrows. Perfect, yes, that's how we like it. These guys won't rout because they're being led by their faction leader, so he has a buttload of command, but Harwin's a little bitch. Like, I'll probably make an intro about him, just to tell you how much of a little bitch he is. I could tie in with some of my Dorwinion lore that I wrote for that series. Kill them all. 50, 49, they're going down fast. Let's see, send in these hunters. I kind of want to use the javelins on the Thorn Guard, that's kind of a perfect target. Right, these High Paladins do be tanky. Wrong unit. They got 16 attack, 26 defense, 15 armor, no shields. That does help in 11 defense skill. Yeah, the morale isn't fantastic though. Like, it's actually fairly realistic to rout them. That could work. And these guys are shaken despite being led by their faction leader. Oh, I do hope my microphone picks up the ice cream truck. Can't wait. Are my guys actually firing on the high part? It feels like they're not. There's one way to find out if I put them on delete and then follow their shots. Yeah, the Thorn Guard guy. As long as you're hitting something, I guess. It's not really mind. Yeah, they're losing some, I guess. I mean, you guys need to fight on the Thorn Guard. Fuck those guys. You guys are quite literally expendable, you know. You're fighting your own kin, pretty much. I'm using you. I've bought you. And you wouldn't even think twice about it. You have no honor. I mean, you have enough honor to respect the contract, I guess. It's the same commitment I've got in some cases. Let's do the absolute minimum. Alright, throw your javelins. This is going to be fantastic. Yeah, you're no doubt warmed up. I think these guys are even more warmed up. Javelins! Away! Come on. Launch! That was absolutely fucking pathetic. Where the fuck were the javelins? Come on. Throw on the bowman then. I don't care. Just throw on something. You are taking so many casualties. There you go. Get those javelins out. Just get rid of them. It's better than nothing. Now that Thorn Guard might end up being annoying. Can we... I'll move my Claw Legion here. Walk, don't run. Fang Legion. Light Cavalry. Oh, did they just say Lance Cavalry? That makes more sense than Night Cavalry. Never mind. Yeah, these High Paladins are just not dying. Could we do something about that? You guys with the javelins, you fucking suck. We can fight on the high paladins, that'd be something else. Aim! Come on. Put your shoulder into it. Aim and loose. Oh, come on. I hate this game sometimes. It's a good thing the AI is too dumb to actually try to stop my hunters. Alright, different position. This should work. Doesn't have to work for all of you. It works for this, like, front squad, and that's perfect. This is just a stupid little town. It really shouldn't be this big of a pain. I guess it's the factional leader, so that makes more sense for it to be a bit of a pain. But only a bit. Alright, you're out of ammo. I guess it comes down to a melee soon enough. I could use my Vintner Cav in melee. They are quite alright. Taking out the other side, we've got them pretty much surrounded. We got the place surrounded. Lay down your weapons. Come out with your hands up. There we go. High Paladins went down to the meme number for a moment there. Thorn also taking some casualties. Alright, the Vintner Bowmen have had enough. They've had enough. They might just beat the Dorwinion hunters in melee. Alright lads, go in. Go in, I've had enough myself. Victory is well within our grasp. I think he already has. Look at him. That is the face of a defeated faction leader. What's he doing there anyway? He's supposed to lead his armies, not chilling off the bed, tending to his fucking wine vines. I don't know the technical terms for it. I'm not a wine drinker. I'm a beer drinker. I'm Belgian. Jesus, the only wine I drink is white wine, let alone Dorwinion red. Pfft. I don't like red wines. I'm sorry, I might upset some of you, but I really don't like red wines. With some exceptions. I mean, I'm not going to say all red wines are meh, but I really don't like most of them. Some white dry wines, they can kind of get me excited, but not all that much, really. Alright, the Fang Legion's up against the High Paladins, which they can't really win. Just hoping the Claw Legion can get rid of these bowmen. With a little help from the cavalry. Come on, come on, come on. There is still another army out there, so we want to keep some troops alive. Okay. The High Paladin. I'm not sure if these guys are actually AP in melee. I think they might just be. Alright, let's go help out our friends by surrounding these bow lads. Make sure our general doesn't die. Vintner nobles are quite good, even in melee. You say that, but it really isn't at the moment. It's not well within our... It's alright within our grasp. I guess I would make for a not so exciting voice line. Victory is, feasible, I guess. In time our foe might see this and lose a little bit of heart. That doesn't really work. Doesn't have the same excitement to it. Alright, get rid of these fucking Thorn Guard. I do like the idea of a Thorn Guard unit. I don't know, I really like that weapon design as well. Guess I'm sending in my cav against them. I have truly run out of fucks to give, and these guys are too expensive to maintain. You need to die. Surround the Thorn Guard is the only way to get rid of them fuckers. Alright, maybe not send in the Vintner nobles, because they might die. Alright, your fighting is over. Look at these Thorn Guard. 4-9, they are halberd, so they got the strong animation, but still, 4 attack isn't that high. It is AP though. But that's just the problem with halberds. I've said it so many times that whenever I use halberds, I'm just not that good with them. But when the enemy uses halberds, for some reason I just always get my ass whipped by them. Even though I try to surround them, I try to be smart about it. Attack from multiple sides. You know, run cavalry into them. That seems like a great idea. Oh no, my hunter's broke. Is it I will end up losing the battle? Because I can't keep my men fucking happy. I have to send in my Fire Legion in melee. Oh god. Yeah, I'm surprised the Paladins are still up at 62. That is actually a little bit scary. I thought they'd be going down. Victory is well within our grasp. Fuck the Thorn Guard. These guys are tanky for some reason. They really shouldn't be. Archers. Where did I put my nomad horsemen? There they are. Oh, they say light cavalry. Never mind. Oh, I'm so dumb. Night cavalry. Lance cavalry. Doesn't even sound like lance. That's a decent charge though. I'll keep doing that. Boop. I love the Eastern announcer, but he talks too often. He really talks so damn much. I can actually do a series without any commentary with how much this guy talks. Another charge! These guys are crushing me in melee. Come on, come on, come on. More routes. I don't even know where to run to. Amazing. Alright, you guys go in melee. Fuck the Thorn Guard. How are they still here? Alright. Fucking high paladins, mate. I mean, Harwin, he lived like a bitch, but he didn't die like a bitch. He put up a decent fight. Okay, never mind. The Vine Regent is no more. I wonder who will be his successor. We lost quite a few dudes. Ooh, yeah, that was... Ooh. That was not good. I think it's mostly the Hunters, though, right? Hunters, 141. Fire Legion, 113. Oh, no, that's Casualties Inflicted. Never mind, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Casualties Sustained. Yeah, it's the Hunters. Expendable is what they are, so they did that job alright. Still, we healed some of them. The other guys are pretty much done for. Worth it! This random peasant village. Totally worth it. I'll just cry myself to sleep saying that. Perfect. I mean, I can't scoff at these small villages. If we're going to control all the land, then, you know, that's all the land. Off the bed, I'm sure, will be a magnificent town at some point. But people already hate me. I still think I have to occupy, otherwise I will never grow beyond the village. Let's see. If I lower the tax rate, no. I think I might have to do something I don't want to do, but... I need the extra lads. It'll buff out. It'll buff out, I'm sure of it. Yeah, his renown sucks ass. So I think actually if I pull him out, they might even be happier. Nah, doesn't seem like it. No, they still hate me plenty. Well, I could get even more lads, but... Or I could switch generals and then have this guy. But then they're unhappy, unless... This is all just like micromanaging now, but I could put Margos in off the bed and put this guy in Burermanrikis, and that would, I think, be enough. Would also be a better defender. But then I'd have to go one turn in off the bed without a general, and then Hakon could walk in and completely crush my dreams. Unless I just get one unit of Revanian Riders, plop them in Burermanrikis, that's enough to keep him happy. Okay. And I'll make sure you're just out of range for Hakon, and then next turn you can go to off the bed. All will be well. Sure of it. Right. And you got a free mercenary captain. Way. That's actually a decent retinue to have. Alright, what I want to do is grab a boat. Dragonstone, you no longer needed. You go to Mistrand and you get retrained. And then you can join, retrain you when I've got money. You can rejoin the armies. Continue to try and fix our economy up a little bit more, just so I can afford the late game forces. But yeah, I think right now it's a matter of using our troops. I mean, they're chilling at the fort, which is a little bit annoying because I kind of wanted to put my troops in a fort as long as they don't attack me. But I think priority right now is taking Caras Sant. Once I take Caras Sant, I can take it a little bit easier. I should be rolling in cash. Public order might be annoying, but I could always try to switch out governors. We'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Right, I think that's another end turn then. Let's see. Yeah, you just kind of chill there. Let's just scout, make sure there's no other troops on the horizon. Those guys I can take. Santan, we got some troops, but they can't move that far. And that is Fine Regent Swain, the new faction leader. Swanky Swain. Nothing too crazy either. We're really catching Dorwinion with that pants down, which I quite like. They might move to Othlabet though, they could do that. It'll be fine, I'm sure of it. Right, I think that's an end turn then. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I am. Double check the diplomat again. Zertushi. Nope, nothing. Waiting. We've been waiting for like 20 turns now. Come on. Give me the fucking thing. I don't even know what it is. Like dragon egg or dragon scale or... I know the dragon relic script is also in vanilla Divide and Conquer. So I have played through it, but I can't remember. I think one is an egg. I think there's a scale. Maybe like a tooth or something. A nail. Maybe a dragon that fought tooth and nail. Alright, so Dorwinion did nothing. News from the Shire. Strange rumours are coming from the Shire, claiming they have found a new ally and wild. Almost orc-like. Men are set to guard the borders. What? Is that the Sharky script that we didn't see in action the previous time? Well, I guess we'll find out all that stuff soon, because it might just take you, actually. You're decent, and I could use some extra governors right about now. Because we're about to take Caras Sant, I think. We're going to try to, at least. I do want to talk to the... I could make that detour real quick and then come back. I think it's a random chance per turn, so if I'm out for a couple turns, then it doesn't really make a difference. Trade rights! Swap map information? I don't even need to sell it, just... Alright, so you're doing quite well, goblins. Yeah. So much information. They're doing quite well for themselves. Alright, back to Bjorn's Hall. I don't read those messages about parts of the world that are too far away from me. I'll take the 900 gold coins, though. Alright, Margos. You can keep the peace and off the bed just fine. Then Mr. Kursh, you can go back into retirement, semi-retirement. Are you gonna go after the list? Really? You wanna try? Be my guest. Oh, so he's got an army right outside. If I attack Caras Sant, will they join? No, they won't join. The thing is, though, I'm kind of scared of Noe. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not because he's really good looking, and it kind of intimidates me as a average looking man. But he's strong. He's really strong. Then again, he is by far the strongest unit in this army. Like, everything else is kind of meh. Caras Sant itself is what? A large town. Does that mean ballista towers? I think it means literally this gate, which isn't, or this wall type, which isn't too bad. No ballista towers. I have ladders and rams. I can attack from multiple angles. I got more troops than him. I think we can do this. I think it's worth it. I don't want to wait 6 turns. It would be the smarter thing to do, but I want to bang on. I want content. I want to make it look visually appealing. That's what I want. And kicking down the gate of Caras Sant and slaughtering Noe and friends myself does sound pretty damn good. Alright, let's save it. Pretty boy Noe. That pretty smile won't save your life, I can tell you that much. It'll be the prettiest slave I've ever owned. Here we are, Caras Sant, capital of Dorwinion. I believe it is Caras Sant, right? It's not Saint-Louis, right? We're a little bit crazy now. I'm not sure actually. I'll just treat it like it's Caras Sant. I'm pretty sure it's Caras Sant. Anyway, we're going to attack from multiple angles. I do want the halberdiers on the walls. They can do so much damage. Let's see. Lokelarim. As I said, I want you guys on walls. So drop the rams, or drop the ladders, excuse me. Give them to the Lokelarim. Halberds on walls, from my experience, are very good. So you can attack this side, then put a ram here with the spears. Archers on multiple sides as well. They have more range. Well, they got less range than the Athala Rangers. They got more range than... They probably don't have more range than the Moriquendi Sentinels. Never mind, I didn't say anything. And then I got one last ram, I believe, over here. Yep. I can put one ram and one tower, or one ladder on each side, which is quite good. Except I don't have the manpower for the ram. So I think I'll put a ladder here. We'll see what they do. General, I'm going to put you in the middle. And you guys, that's another Fire Legion with a ram. They don't need. Oh, wait, I got one ram here. I got one ram there. I got no ram on this side. Well, I got a ram there, but not enough. I want to put archers on the ram. Let's start the battle and pause. Okay, so they're all attacking, or they're all defending in the middle, which is interesting. Because then I'm not going to attack the middle. I'm going to chill. I'm going to move away. And I'm going to start by attacking the other sides. That will draw away his men. And then I'll go for the middle. Ah, cheeky Izzy. It's very cheeky, I know. I'm a cheeky lad. Alright, get rid of the ram. Get rid of the ladder. I can't speak. I think they've already changed their mind. They're like, fuck, we're being attacked on all sides. There are the Moriquendi Sentinels, a beautiful looking unit. So let's not withdraw too far. What are they going to do? Are they going to pull back to the town square? Are they going to try to hold all the other sides that I'm attacking from? Only time can tell. I think No is going to the town square. Look at him. That's such a good looking unit though, I must admit. As a fellow golden boy, I can appreciate other factions' golden boys, and that is the goldenest boy of the golden boys, No himself. Spiffy looking guy. I thought that Rangers with their nice butter knives. My archers are hitting quite true, actually. Decent, decent, decent. Very, very good. Alright, he's putting his Reunited Western defenders over there.
Our ladders have reached the walls. May our brave lions strike these curs who hide behind them.
I'm going to still wait a little bit on the center. How good are the Moriquendi Sentinels again in melee? 1124. Could my Loknarim beat them? Now that I don't know. 917. I think they could beat them. I think they would stand a decent chance. Especially with a little bit of help. They get like one of the units to help them. They'd be fine. Look at these guys. That's not how you can. I think they're standing on the wrong side of the ladder. That's okay. My flotation device is working perfectly. Boosh. Boosh. I hope we installed 4-wheel drive on these rams, otherwise we're going to get stuck in the snow. Alright, they're buggering off. Alright, grab your equipment. And I'm not talking about what's in your trousers. Grab it, grab it, grab it. So we're going back, homies. We are going back. These guys are not doing anything, really. Could I get my archers here to fight on them? Oh, as good as the Thaler Range is there. Right in the kill zone of my other archers. I love these guys. Give me your capital. Give it to me. Yes, scale the walls, my pretties. Scale those walls. Scale them like they owe us money, because they do.
Our men have reached the gate with a battering ram.
Batter it down, lads. Come on, break it down. Okay, something in the Western Defenders. That's fine. The only thing I'm worried about is the towers. The Western Defenders not so much. They're not exactly killers, if you please. They're more dyers, really. Come on, hit them. If I can kill those Athala Rangers, then I'm very happy, man. Alright, let's try to meet those Western Defenders on the streets before they get too close. I don't think it'll work, but I can try. I wish at this point I had my cav in the city, that would help. I think they're going to activate it. Yeah, they're already close enough for the towers. That's okay. As soon as they're on the ground, I can put them in shield wall. Run, run, run. And they would have maybe even a decent chance of pushing them away. Yeah, that tower's active. That's a shame. Why can't I put them on shield wall yet? Most of them are off the wall. I'm not seeing anyone on the wall, literally. Come on, give me shield wall. Or spear wall, sorry. I need it. Remember the Loknarim, how strong they were when we were up against them? Please, don't do this to me. Don't be shitting all of a sudden now. Still be good, please. Alright. Send in the second Loknarim. Alright, you guys. Fang Legion. Take the streets. Take to the streets. This Loch-Lottim is getting its ass whooped because it's not fighting actually, it's just standing dead. Get in there and do the killing, otherwise the towers will completely fuck you over. Come on. Don't like these battles. They're just like, siege battles are just so buggy sometimes. Like, your units don't really always do what you want them to do. It's okay, it's okay. We'll hold on. We still have overwhelming numbers. We'll get them, we'll get them. Oh, there are the Atala ranges. Are they actually fighting, though? I don't think they fired a single volley. And now they're in an excellent position just to get killed. But, like, my Loch-Lottim should be destroying those Westron defenders. Come on, hurry, 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 hurry. If you can flank them there, that would be perfect. If I can get my Kinn-lai in, that would be perfect as well, but... Oh, ramming down a gate takes forever still. And I think it used to take long, but... Okay, but the Athala ranges are just taking a beating, which is perfect. Not that they're a huge threat in melee, but still. Are these guys actually fighting? Don't really think so. It says they're idle, reloading, fighting... They're not doing any of those things. Oh, why are you taking the long route? I thought you could go through here. I need you here, like, pronto. These guys are going down. They need help. Maybe spear wall isn't the way to go in this case. And now they're firing when they're down to 40. Pathetic. I think the plan is to round on the gate and then put these guys in shield wall just to push them away. Do we have this gate? We do have this gate. Alright, archers, you can go in then. Actually, why am I ramming down gates? I should just put guys on ladders and then gone after them. You know, capture the gate and then just run through it. That would have been smarter. I'm not a smart man per se. I try to avoid siege battles as much as possible, which results in me not being very good at them. Which results in me complaining about siege battles. We got a nice situation going. Me and siege towers or siege battles. And this one doesn't even have ballista towers. You should see me when I'm facing ballista towers. Oof. So now I really turn into a bridezilla. A ballistazilla? That's not a word. To be honest, half the things I say aren't even words. But I'd shield wall and then just knock them away. Like, really get in the thick of it. Let the Loch-Lottim do the killing and you do the holding. And the reinforcements are finally here. Not a moment too soon. Come on, come on, come on. You might trigger the Mount Kinn-lai sentinels. That's okay. Okay, it's not okay. Don't fight on me. Yikes, don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. The fuck are you firing at? You're firing on my archers. Oh, that's cute. That's real cute, actually. Kinda appreciate that. That's fine. I don't want them to. I want them to go after these fucking Western defenders that don't friggin' die, mate. Tankiest motherfuckers I've ever seen. Drop that shit. Send in the Kinn-lai. Gathod. City is yours if you take it. Alright, we got you surrounded now. We got your number, boy. Alright. They're gonna fight on the Mount Kinn-lai sentinels and you're gonna hurt them. You wanna do an archer duel? I'll pick you up on that offer. Gathod is here! Have no fear! Let's try to put him in a position where he can actually charge from. What's up, Noe? Lewis probably like, motherfucker. A bad man's done it. I have the high ground, Noe! He's so cool, he doesn't even light on fire. Look at this guy. Okay, we might not win this archer battle. I will just already put a disclaimer on that. Oh, killed one guy. It's one less guy we need to kill in melee. Now get those Western defenders out of here. Fucking West Side story. Oh, these guys are ridiculously tanky. 15 defense is decently high, I'll give him that, but still. I wasn't expecting, like, my Loch-Lottim really should be able to destroy them. Alright, soften them up or something, I don't know. These guys are surprisingly hard to kill. The numbers aren't looking perfect, but that's a good charge. That is an actual charge. That is how you thin the herd. My god, a herd it is.
Enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Cavalry really is the way to kill things in this game. It's because of the high armor that units have. Another charge, please. That wasn't a real charge. You're not a real charge. You're a fake and a fraud. See, I'm running out of infantry. That's kind of the worrisome part.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Okay, like the Athola Rangers are dead, but then like I don't have a whole lot of reserves. Morriquendi Sentinels are whooping my ass. This battle would have been so much easier on a field. That was a good charge. Do it again. Okay. Up against the Morriquendi Sentinels. Let's go. We're gonna surround them. Okay, we're winning. But it is costing me dearly. Please tell me these guys are dead. They're still not dead. And the thing is, the longer they're alive, the longer the towers keep fighting. They get so many effectiveness out of them. Alright, let's go around. Don't let them fight on you. Get them in melee. Come on. Give that pretty boy a pretty smile. At least we won't have to suffer the wrath of the towers anymore, I don't think. Alright. Go to the town square. We can sit there. Local him, get the poking. There we go. That's how you do it. That's where the AP comes in. Please tell me that tower is still not fucking... Oh, they still have 2 Westron defenders. Get them out of here. Oh, damn it. I got 1 local arm here. I'm going to pull him back. It's a Bob. Because I want to retrain them at some point. Oh, that's still a decent unit, even though they're letting me down a little bit. I don't want to completely abandon them. Fighting in their rear. Painfully ineffective. Ouch.
Our men have taken control of the city.
Alright, it's just the Morriquendi Sentinels. Come on. And again, if I was playing with the Morriquendi Sentinels, I think I could win this fairly easily. It is a very good unit. Come on, you should be fighting like big barrages. There we go. All load up. Oh, they're fighting in melee and fighting at the same time, those sons of bitches. Come on, Cav. I need a charge, that's what I need. I don't need a hero, I need a charge. And I need the local arm to actually draw their attention, which they're not doing. Now, where are you going? Oh, come on, looking at him. Alright, go round then and let my infantry do the fighting, but like, whatever you're doing right now, it ain't working. Ah, it's frustrating. Come on, go round. Horns made of clay, he's kicking my ass. What am I playing with? Horns made of poo? Come on. Come on! This is such a gruesome battle. I mean, that's how siege battles historically were. They were quite gruesome and just slogs of a fight, but I'm making it too accurate for my own liking. Cavalry, please listen. Run! Why are you so fucking slow? Come on! You can't blame it on your barding, not anymore. No, you go on the wall with all your, I don't know, 2 ammo. And then give them Morriquendi Sentinels something to think about. Lance between their ribs, preferably. That was an actual charge. I love you guys. Gathod does it again. Yeah, that killed like 10 of them. It took me like 5 hours to kill 10 of them before, and now I'm doing it in 1 charge. I'm not sure what my dudes are doing. They're kind of doing this weird shimmy. And then we do a volley, and then we do another charge. Perfect. Give him a volley, lads! I said, give him a volley, lads. Gathod was the guy that healed lots of units, right? I desperately will need reinforcements after this fight, though, like, it is quite urgent. Please be a good charge. Not sure what you're doing. What is that movement? That kind of worked as a charge, I guess. Killed some of them. Alright, back you go. Get out of there. Siege battles are wonky. If they ever do remaster Mid 2, I hope they touch up the siege battles a little bit. Not that they did with the Rhûn remaster, sadly. Siege battles, they were even worse in the remaster than the original, I think. Maybe it's just because we treated the original with a little less scrutiny. Is that a good charge? Was an okay charge. How many are left? 52! Too many. Fucking no way! It would always be the raid boss at the end. We knew that from the beginning. This guy. I'm not gonna wait 40 minutes. I don't have time for that. 42. You can just see the balance of power going down with every guy we kill. That's how strong they are. Literally every individual elf is a problem. 75 for 93. Oh lord. That's a lot of death. Okay, that was a decent charge, I think. Get out of that. 36. Slowly but surely. Emphasis on slowly, but also on surely. That was a good charge. I think. The Horn made a toot noise, so 32. There's Noe. He's looking a bit bloody. Not looking too happy. Not a charge right on his face. Come on. Come on, get out of there. Gathod better be safe. Alright, down to 29. Oh no, don't fire, don't fire, don't fire. Didn't know you still had ammo, not that it matters whatsoever. This is gonna be an actual charge. Yes! Whereas these guys just glance off the charge, it's like, whatever. I've had worse than a lance in the face. How? There must be something in this wine. Come on. The thing I'm worried about is if we get Dorwinion, if we get the Doom stack, like, what if they got like 3 of these units? What then? Can't beat that. Unless it's on an open field or in a defensive siege, maybe. I mean, the chances of facing us Doomstack in an offensive siege are, you know, non-existent, but still, these guys are leaving quite the impression. Keep charging them. I know it's not ideal, but it's actually the best I can do. 13, 12. Fucking Noe himself still standing. Guy's taking like 5 cav charges straight to the friggin' kidneys. Kill him. There, that's a good one. Well, I mean, a decent chunk of our army will still be alive. We got those new spear guys coming in. We're definitely going to need some reinforcements. But I hope with Caras Sant, if we take it, that we'll be able to afford lots of new troops. No way! You are friggin' worthy of your name. Noe the Unbowed. That's what we call him. Jesus. I'm almost thinking of naming the settlement in honor to your fight. Because I'm Rhûn, you know, I respect a good battle, even if you're my enemy. You put up a good fight, I respect that. Look at him! He's like, fuck these archers. Look at him! He's like, I'm going back to home. Bye, lads. Playtime's over. My mom's calling me to tell me dinner is ready. Gotta go! My guys are so impressed. He's like, what the fuck? Not even giving chase. Dude, you really have to go down now. It was fun to play with you. Where's my general? Just to make sure he's not sacrificing himself. I have no idea who my general is. I think it's this guy. No, I have no idea. Wait, if I double click then it should bring me to him. Please don't be involved against Noe. Sorta. Everyone's involved in the fight again. Oh, look at him! He's shaking down my cav! Alright, this calls for an execution. Sorry, Noe, but you're fucking too crazy, mate. No, leave me alone! Shoot him! Shoot that madman! What the frick, man? Guy's crazy. He really is the coolest guy ever. He doesn't care. Another volley. Don't be intimidated, he's just one guy. I know he's strong, but he's just one guy. They are killable. They're not that kind of immortal. I'm in awe of the size of this Chad. Look at him! He's like fucking... I don't know. Could you stop that, please? You're tickling me. He's losing more blood than I ever had during my entire lifetime. Like, what the fuck? Oh, finally! What a mad lad! Whew. That was a close fight. Okay, but I did heal a decent chunk of units. Probably more than I deserved. So this isn't great for the kill-death ratios, I can tell you that much. But, let's see, the local Artem, they healed 46, they healed 6, so we can retrain them, I think, unless the game auto-merges them, which I quite dislike. Claw Legion, yeah. We need more elite troops, we need to start training some better units. That was a close call. That was too close to my comfort, but at least we have the capital now. And there we go, the capital is ours. And they immediately got an army to change my mind, I think. Yike! I'm going to try to occupy it. That might be a mistake, but we'll see. Don't want to get rid of that large population. Oh, Lord. That's got to be some of the worst public order I've ever seen. So far. Maybe I should get Caron involved. I think I could do it in one turn, switch the governors. I think I would also like having Caron just as a defender. Or I could get Mr. Rukar himself involved. But he's bringing in so much cash. No, that's a silly idea. Hold that thought. The thing is, if this guy attacks me when my governor isn't there, then we're fucked. I don't know if I can make it there in one turn. That's kind of the problem. Nah, I think I just have to suck it up. Alright, anyway, I should probably check if I can destroy stuff. Maybe occupying was a mistake. But look at that, we're close to getting a city. Somewhat close. So many nice buildings here that we'd have otherwise thrown away. Can't have that. Look at that, Merchant's Wharf. We're already actually bringing in less money than I expected. But I think that's because the port hasn't registered yet. We don't have trade routes yet. Well. I think it's safe to say we need more troops. And we need them fast. I don't have any reserves. I got an extra general here. Suwite. Oh, that's the guy I adopted probably. Okay, so what I can do... We can get these archers from Rubar. Hop on a boat. Yeah, this guy. Plop him on a boat. And they're going to go to Caras Sant to hold that. We can toggle Fog of War now. Wait a second, I just need to make sure off the bed. Yeah, that's all good. Ah, Santa Louise looking quite annoying. They got Carverat, they got 1, 2, 3, they still got 4 settlements, so I can take 1 more settlement and still be fine. Anyway, we can check for ourselves. They got loads of settlements, never mind. There's no Doomstar coming in anytime soon. Alright, let's just take a peek. So the Dorwinion still has Santanwi, Carverad, Ilanin, Rawburg. Burg is in the hands of the Woodland Realm. Don't think I've ever seen them expand that far. Probably won't be for long. Usually Dol Guldur takes that at some point. Yeah. I hope Dol Guldur makes use of the settlements being so weakly defended. But south this has no one. Rawburg, no one. It seems he's moving most of his forces to try and stop me. And I think what I need to do is slow down my push for now. And get some extra forces. I think that's quite obvious. Dale might start posing a threat there, besieging Wintidian, so I might have to try and get troops to take that as well. The dwarves, seemingly from suffering that defeat at this fort here, have kind of started leaving me alone, which is quite nice. I actually think once I take down Dorwinion, I won't go to war with... I mean, I'm already at war with Dale, but I think I'll start going after dwarven settlements first, just for the money. But we are looking quite alright. I mean, we control a large chunk of the area. We control almost the entirety of the sea, only Wintidian lacking. Mordor is quite healthy. They have Osteniri, which is quite good. Khan's doing quite alright. Although, actually, the Ar-Adûnâim have taken Sia Khan. I don't think I've seen that ever. So are they at war with one another? It seems they're neutral. I've never seen the Ar-Adûnâim take it. They must have been at war with one another, right? Where are the Ar-Adûnâim? They're still loyal to no one. Never seen them go this far. Usually Khan takes Siakan. Huh, interesting. Because they also hold Angmar, which is also quite surprising. Alright, whatever. Yeah, Dol Amroth Gondor, that's still kind of a stalemate there with Mordor. For now, Mordor is being pushed back a little bit, but that usually doesn't last. Rohan is doing decent, though Isengard has taken Foldberg. Enedwaith, who are they? I think they went good, right? So Dunland might have a bit of a problem, yeah. Although, they're at war with Bree and with Mordor and with Dol Guldur and with the Goblins. And they're allied to some of the good factions, they just really hate Bree. So they're neutral to Dunland, which is quite interesting. Nothing there going on. And yes, the Shire, sorry, has been scoured, as you can see. There is Longbottom, which is in the hands of some Uruk-hai. Interesting. I didn't get this event in my Reunited Kingdom campaign because it's a random chance event, so it's quite interesting to see it played out. The Dwarves of Ar-Adûnâim. There's a lot of rebel settlements here, which I'm not sure why that is. Usually someone picks them up. Usually the Dwarves, but they've been quite passive. Interesting. Angmar is expanding quite well, although the Northern Dunedain are holding off surprisingly well. Ar-Adûnâim is actually going for Barketa. Huh, interesting. Usually they'd go for Perth and Lune first, or Escalon. Guess not this time. Goblins having a good time. They hold Morvatarth. Trying to go for Kamath Bryn, but the elves are holding them off. Hold Zakkala. Hold both. No, wait, they don't hold Eastern Khazad-dûm yet, but it seems they're laying siege to it. Yes, they are. Interesting. And they do hold Eregion as well. And in the north, we got the Orcs of Gundabad, who have expanded pretty much as expected. They're taking quite a nice amount of settlements from the Anduin Vale, who have been pushed back to only a couple settlements. I think they're going to suffer quite hard. House of Lothlorien just chilling in the woods. Oh, never mind, they lost Caras Galathon. Interesting. So that's setting up for quite a strong Dol Guldur. Very interesting. Dol Guldur looks a little bit different than usual. I quite like that. You got like a bit of a valley here, and then you got the hill, the naked hill. And then Dale, they're just doing Dale stuff. Erebor doing Erebor stuff. They'll be occupied with the Orcs of Gundabad soon enough. So yeah, that's what the world's doing. Not too many rebel settlements remaining. We will continue to go to war with Dorwinion. Still a lot of settlements we can take. Viltur's already in the siege from Mordor, which I don't really mind too much. I think our next goal should be Santanwi, which is now their capital. But first things first, we'll have to try and pacify the situation here a little bit. No mercenaries, that's a shame. Because people really hate our guts right now. So let's start by retraining some of our lads. Let's start by building some stuff. And let's get some extra troops. I'll toggle the fog of war off. Alright, let's see here. Oh, Bree is at war with Enedwaith because Bree's kind of evil now-ish. Okay, that makes sense. Announcements, let's see. Okay. Conqueror of Caras Sant, I do like that moniker. But I need more troops. That's kind of obvious. So I'll train these troops. It's not ideal, but my economy can't really support like huge armies yet, but I really need to get some troops. Make no mistake. So we'll get the sanctuary there. Ströndost, we're getting farms. Lest we got a decent amount of culture. So I'm thinking if we can get some troops there, that would be nice. And that's our money pretty much spent. So next turn we'll have the Claw Legion retrained. I'm also going to get these troops in with an extra general who's got 3 renown, which is the same as Kavathar. It's extra troops, I guess. I can keep him there in Caras Sant whilst I move Kavathar and switch him with Caron without leaving it undefended. I think that's my best bet. Unless, do you have more renown? No, also 3. Unless, do you have more renown, my friend? 2, okay. You had a good governor with acumen though, but we need more renown, which is public order. Right, I'm going to press the end term, but I'm a little bit scared of revolution happening at Caras Sant. We'll see though, we'll see. I'm going to get rid of this unit, I don't think I need them anymore. No, I still need them. Fuck. Alright. Get that retrained. Right. Captain Jurt, don't go after Ströndost. That would upset me greatly. I need to get these troops retrained. If I get rid of Saint-Anouilh, then I no longer border most of Dorwinion, which will be fine. Okay, let's press the end turn. I am worried, I will admit. Public order in Caras Sant right now is a little bit ass. I probably should have sacked it instead of exterminating or occupying. Ah, that's quite bad. I think I have to attack that. I can't really survive waiting for them to do something. I could wait for the reinforcements, of course. That would be fine. Because then we get an extra unit of Dragon Knights. Do I have time to do this battle? Not really. This episode's already quite long. So that will be for next episode. Shadow Rooms, the Barren Hills. Actually, our money's quite alright. I'm not going to buy that just yet. Merchants Guild, Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. I'll do that in a moment. Where are you going? Like, there's no reason for you to be here. Like, Ströndost doesn't... Like, we border them, I guess, through the mountains. It's quite annoying. So what do you have? Like, straight up, what do you got? Alright, nothing too insane. So what I want to do is have you put those troops there. Take them in ashore. Put you there. I just want the Dragon Knights, really. And then this unit's going to attack this army. We're going to shoot them. We're going to kill them. Oh, this got 10, 8, 13. It's just these two Bladesman units. That's the only threatening part. Now we're going to continue training troops. Get them to the front line where they're needed. You guys need more recruitment slots. But I think first and foremost... actually, no. We need more ports. Like, wherever possible. Does that add public order? I think happiness does inflict extra growth. So I will get that. Once it's a town, we can get a port there. We'll get a... Wait, we got a port at Elgair? Yes, we do got a port. That's being built. Let's just double check. Okay, we're training troops there. Mistrand, we got that Claw Legion ready to go. Could I send them over? I could send them over. Ah, but then they're out of... What is his name? Captain Arg! Arg! Mistrand got the port. Nice. Oh, that's going to bring in so much money. I think I should start looking towards just more troops. I can get like these stepper units just to kind of fill in the ranks a little bit. Ar-Adûnâim Spearmen, they're not great, but I can probably train lots of them. Max available 1, so not that many, but it's better than nothing. Maybe upgrade my barracks if possible. Armory, no. Great Hall, no. I'm not sure. I'll have to look where I can train my, get my barracks. Requires land clearance. No, wait, that's the gathering ground. Where are my other barracks? There we go. Requires leather worker. Okay, I can get Fang Legion, Luglarim, Dragon Warriors. Yeah, that's what I need. So I'll need a leather tanner first. Makes sense, makes sense. I should be able to get to barracks here then, because I already got a blacksmith. Or up to a blacksmith. Why can't I get barracks there? Required... Oh, we need a warlord's hall as well. So much other stuff to build. But I need to start churning out units like crazy. Yeah, so I'm just going to set that up. I think I'll do a sally out fight. Because then I get the walls. But then that guy doesn't join. Huh. Even though the balance of power is still like alright in my favor, but I would like the Dragon Knights to join. So if I attack him, then these guys join. Okay. Well, my friends, that will be for the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was quite good, taking Caras Sant and Othlerbed, killing Norway. Oh lord, Hakon is coming back with a vengeance. I'm sure we'll be fine. And then our plan for the next episode will be to gather new troops, fresh faces for the Golden Horde. Try to get rid of everyone that we can, and then push towards Saint-Anouilh as soon as we can also get peace in Caras Sant. So thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next episode.